Walk anywhere in the city of Istanbul, and you're walking on top of the past. Dig anywhere beneath the streets, and you'll uncover thousands of years of hidden history. Most historic cities have been extensively excavated, but in Istanbul, archaeologists have just barely scratched the surface. On our quest to peel back the layers of this city's buried past, there's no telling what we'll find.
This is incredible.
This is very impressive.
Pretty amazing. We're underground Istanbul, but in a boat.
There's an entire world beneath our feet. Layers of history left behind by the Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans. We'll bring the cities of these fallen civilizations back to life, and empires will rise from the ashes once again. We're peeling back the layers of time to uncover the cities of the underworld. Istanbul. Underneath Scotland's capital city of Edinburgh, a hidden world lies in darkness. A world of lions' dens. There was an actual lion here? In this pit?
In this pit.
Seedy vaults.
I'm standing in a den of thieves and drunkards, huh?
And paved-over, plague-ridden streets.
This looks like you've got an underground city.
This modern metropolis is literally supported by over 10 centuries of its dark past.
Oh, that's the full level of the city chambers up there.
From secret Masonic meeting places and illegal whiskey distilleries to rumored underground sex parties and massive dungeons, and even a possible resting spot for the Holy Grail. Edinburgh's underworld is a secretive city of its own. We're peeling back the layers of time to uncover the cities of the underworld. Scotland's Sin City. Walk anywhere in today's Berlin, and remains of Nazi Germany are just beneath your feet. Berlin was the battlefield of the 20th century. And today, sealed up and forgotten beneath its streets, are the secrets of this city's dark past. From the megalomaniacal visions of a madman buried beneath this park,
This would have been the highway to his dream world, his Germania that would have lasted 1,000 years. And this is the last link to that.
to a bomb-proof subterranean city abandoned next to today's modern metro.
Yeah, you can hear this now, right? You can hear the metro.
It's a time capsule of terror
This is a weapon.
This is a weapon.
that, believe it or not, all started innocently with beer.
Look at the size of these. These all would have been filled with beer, right?
I've been given special access into Berlin's sealed-off underworld to find out how the world up above doesn't crumble into the one abandoned down below.
If you never see me again, tell my mom I love her.
We're peeling back the layers of time to uncover Hitler's underground lair, Berlin. Look around the modern city of Rome, and the remains of the world's greatest empire still stand tall. The Colosseum, the Forum, the Pantheon. But there's another side to ancient Rome, a Rome left behind not by the emperors, but by the commoners. Their world may not have been deemed worthy enough to save, but it's still here, buried up to 200 feet beneath today's city streets.
Holy God. I mean, this looks like I'm walking into the 2nd century here.
From a built-over subterranean temple used by a mysterious pagan cult,
This is 1,700 years old at least, and look at the condition of this.
to an entire sports stadium covered up by the pavement of Rome's famous Piazza Navona.
Many of them, in order to make ends meet, resorted to prostitution.
Who knows what went on underneath these arches, huh?
To one of the world's first fire stations, built by the hands of slaves and buried beneath this house.
This is incredible. This is the underworld, isn't it?
There's an entire city left beneath the modern one, and it's buried by nearly 2,000 years of dirt and debris. We're peeling back the layers of time on cities of the underworld, Rome's hidden empire. Millions of people visit the Eiffel Tower, explore the Louvre, and roam the Luxembourg Gardens every year. Little do they know that beneath their feet lies a world of secret hideouts and endless labyrinths.
It snakes around. It keeps going, huh?
From off-limits underground Nazi bunkers turned graffiti dens
More or less. Oh, now look at this.
to an ancient Roman city buried beneath the Notre Dame.
And so there's, what, 600 years between these two sites that are 5 feet apart?
meters on the
Oh, geez. And even an underground cavern made entirely of human bones. God. This is like nothing that I've ever seen before. Paris's underground is a vast system of tunnels. Oh, man, you got pages and pages. Filled with dark secrets and hidden pieces of the past. This is what urban underground exploring is all about. I'm teaming up with Paris's underground fanatics.
Well, first we have to climb over to the wall I can't go through.
All right, so I'm breaking into some joint right now to uncover the subterranean city lurking below the City of Light. We're peeling back the layers of time on Cities of the Underworld. Paris, Catacombs of Death. Dig beneath the fancy hotels and modern construction sites, and you'll see Hungary's capital city of Budapest is hiding a colossal underground kingdom. It's astounding. It's amazing. This thing still works. This is an amazing labyrinth. A dark world of ancient caves and subterranean seas.
This feels like we are in the Devil's Lair right here.
Yes. From the invading Mongols, the remains of the Romans, the Turkish takeover, and the bloody battles of World War II, Budapest has seen over 2 millennia of war and destruction. But while most cities were building castles to the sky, Budapest was engineering its kingdom in the underworld.
This is the cave hospital. Probably 9 out of 10 local people have no idea about.
With the help of expert guides, we'll find the narrow passages and unlock the doors that hide the secrets to constructing a city of caves. He's found something right there right now. We're peeling back the layers of time to uncover Budapest, the subterranean city of caves. The streets of New York are always busy, night and day. But that's nothing compared to what's going on below them. From hidden rivers, you can see the steam coming off the ground right here, and nobody gets to see this. To a classified off-limits train station below one of New York's most famous hotels.
There's a very good reason for it being secret. It was meant and designed to serve Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
We'll see the city's deepest, darkest secrets that you won't find on any blueprint or map.
I've got to ask you to turn off your cameras now before anybody gets an idea as to where we're going or how to get there.
Okay, we're going to have to cut the cameras for a second. New York has an underground city like no other. The modern skyscrapers above conceal a world of engineering marvels. Century-old aqueducts.
So now we're going into the actual tunnel that carried all the water.
And even a massive structure that was a prime target of the Nazis.
If anybody showed up here, you were to be shot dead before you stepped off that elevator.
We're peeling back the layers of time on Cities of the Underworld, New York. Look under London's busy streets and you'll find more than just dirt. You'll find another city. You would have no idea coming in off the street that there's this labyrinth here. It's amazing. From forgotten underground rivers. So is this one of the lost rivers? To an ancient Roman complex. And this is clearly Roman ruins. 2 millennia of London's turbulent past are closer than you think.
This is a bit of secret, hidden London, really.
Coming down! Lost bunkers, ancient churches, and secret burial crypts are all hidden underground.
Everywhere you walk, you're walking on a burial.
And even London's most famous leader, Winston Churchill, had a top-secret subterranean lair. So right over here, Churchill is sitting with all his war ministers, thinking how we're going to defend our country against the Nazis, the free world. We're peeling back the layers of time to reveal London's lost cities.
I'm really hoping that there is no earthquake now, because
and Emperor Nero's 2,000-year-old stomping grounds are the foundations for an entire street above.
Nero's stage, where he performed, is here, right under somebody's modern-day bathroom.
And a forgotten underground city is exposed.
That's incredible. This is so much more than I thought was going to be down here.
The world the volcano created above is nothing compared to the one below. We're peeling back the layers of time on Cities of the Underworld, beneath Vesuvius. 9 of the 56 men who signed the Declaration of Independence were members of a mysterious brotherhood, one that was behind almost every major event in our nation's history, the Freemasons. And beneath the streets of two of America's oldest cities lie the keys to understanding the Freemasons' power and influence on the birth of this great nation. Wow. From a Masonic water world few know exists.
My foot is literally stuck in the... This is not on the tour. This is the crypt.
To a maze of tombs and escape tunnels buried under Boston. Even a forgotten death row military prison in Philadelphia, seen on TV for the first time.
Oh my God, this is so cool. W.H. Howe, he is the prisoner who was actually executed at the gallows outside. Oh man.
The symbols of Freemasonry can be found everywhere around Boston and Philadelphia. But the truth behind this brotherhood can only be found underground.
Yeah, there we go.
We're peeling back the layers of time on Cities of the Underworld. Freemason Underground. Eerie castles and jagged mountains make Romania the perfect setting for vampire tales. But look beneath the winding trails and crumbling fortresses, and you'll find the story of the real Dracula.
It's creepy.
From prisons where his victims would await their deaths.
I don't think I would want to spend a day of my life imprisoned by Vlad the Impaler.
To the cell in which Vlad himself was held hostage and passed the time by impaling mice.
Dark and dank, baby.
And even the bat caves where the legend was born.
Look at them, they're all over the place.
Romania's underground is filled with secrets of its past. We're peeling back the layers of time on Cities of the Underworld. Dracula's Underground. In the middle of modern-day Turkey lies a region that was under siege for centuries. This lunar landscape is called Cappadocia.
Jeez, it's magnificent.
And beneath its quaint villages, roads, and farmlands is one of the largest subterranean battlefields in the world. First carved out by the Pagan Hittites over 3,000 years ago, hundreds of underground cities span for miles and have endured the bloody wars, religious battles, and constant conflict that have always threatened to destroy them. From tunnels rigged with booby traps.
Those are for the spears. They kill the enemy by the head.
Oof, and that's not going to be pretty.
To the clandestine roots of Christianity.
This is the first monastery of the world, and it's huge. There are approximately a couple hundred churches around this area.
And the remains of an advanced pagan civilization that mysteriously disappeared. Cappadocia has secrets inside every cave.
Let's go up here and take a look.
And around every corner.
It's like a beehive. It's a honeycomb of tunnels that just go in every direction.
Signs of the evolution of ancient warfare have been buried for more than 3,000 years. We're peeling back the layers of time on Cities of the Underworld. Secret Pagan Underground. At the turn of the 20th century, America was home to one of the most dangerous, vice-filled cities in the world, Portland, Oregon. Today, it's among the country's most desirable places, but it secretly harbors an underworld darker than you could possibly imagine. Whether it's trapdoors used to kidnap unsuspecting victims,
they fell right into a holding cell.
The eerie recesses of a drug utopia.
So this is an actual opium den, huh?
The lost stash of the city's bootlegging queen.
You can see there's plenty of stuff still in there.
There's old whiskey bottles.
Or even an illegal underground fight club. Portland has more dark corners than any medieval dungeon, and danger looms around every corner.
We are in a hazardous atmosphere right now. We need to vacate this hole, right?
The sins of Portland's past are alive and well. They're just buried beneath the surface. We're peeling back the layers of time on Cities of the Underworld. Underground Bootleggers.
They used to say, all roads lead to Rome. And for nearly 1,000 years, that wasn't far from the truth. At one time, over 50,000 miles of roads led right here. And while this capital city was exploding above ground, there was another world brewing down below. A world packed with pipes and sewer lines, auditoriums and cities of the dead. It's a world directly responsible for the rapid rise of Rome. And today,
All right, I'm stepping down a few thousand years.
we've got special access to go down. From one of the world's oldest sewers that started it all.
Oh, it smells delightful down here. It's like a soup.
To ancient Roman warehouses and apartment complexes hidden beneath this modern building.
This is incredible.
And just outside the capital, this growing city had to get creative with the dead.
And they could be small ribs from a child. I really wouldn't know how to explain that.
Entire ancient neighborhoods have vanished beneath these streets. The beginnings of modern-day engineering are lost underground, as 2,000 years of dirt and debris have buried the roots of Rome. We're peeling back the layers of time on Cities of the Underworld. Rome, the Rise.